Good morning, English 1102 students for the summer of 2015. Welcome to week 7. So we are looking at finishing up our readings and writing our final regular paper this week. And then, of course, you'll have about a week and a half after that to write the final draft of your research paper. Now, I'm fully aware of the fact that, I haven't had a chance to read all your first drafts yet, but bear in mind, your trifles paper is due on Wednesday and your trifles quiz. So for those of you that are writing to me and saying, why haven't you read the first drafts yet? Well, you should still be working on the trifles paper, or, some of you have turned them in, and so I'll probably look at those students' first drafts of the research paper first. So if you sent me an impatient email wanting to know why I haven't read your first draft yet, I'm going to be doing that over the next 3 days. Bear in mind that it's going to take me the next 3 days because I've got about 30 students that have turned in first drafts of the research paper. One thing, though, if you want to send me an email and say, I'd rather come to your office and discuss this, or I'd rather discuss this with you over the phone, that would save me a ton of time. It takes me a long time, and I have started reading some of these first drafts, by the way, so some of you already have comments, but it takes me a long time to write out everything that I have to say. When I could say it in a telephone conversation, or if you came to my office, we could talk about it in person, and it would take me a lot less time. In fact, my fingers are tired by the end of every day because of all the typing I have to do, because some of these first drafts are okay, but many of them require a lot of typing. And that's fine, because the purpose of this class is for you to learn how to write. So the reason why I take the time to read your drafts carefully, not just skim it, but to read it carefully and give you as much input as I can, is so that you will grow as a writer and so that you will apply what you've learned as a writer, so that you can go ahead and improve, and you can actually show off how good a writer you are in your literature classes, or how good a writer you are in your science classes, or whatever. Do I enjoy typing out 3 volumes of books on one paper trying to tell you how to make it better? No. But is it necessary? Yes, it's very important. So please don't send me any emails going, why haven't you read my first draft yet? First of all, you have until Wednesday to get your trifles essay done, and that should be your main focus. And second of all, I'm working on it. I'm getting there. But I am going to take some time to make sure that I give you enough input so that you can do well. This class is almost over, by the way. I mean, I think the final exams week is the last week of July. We're about midway through July now, so you won't have a final exam in this class, so to speak, but you will have your research paper due on the 24th. So you'll still have a good while after I get done reading your first drafts to go ahead and get those typed in, because today's only the 13th, so that gives you plenty of time. All right, so that's all I have this week. Get those trifles essays written, get those trifles quizzes taken before Wednesday at midnight, so that so I can get started grading on those this weekend after I've given everybody the first drafts on the research papers. Be patient with me. You will get input, and you'll get plenty of it. But Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is trying to work my way through all these first drafts and get them done. And with that in mind, you're almost done with your reading, so that's the good part. And have a good week.